Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, what's up? My name is Emily. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this Wet n Wild Pro Brush set. And I'm basically just going to try and test out as many of the brushes as I can, which is why I have a bare face right now. Yeah, if you would like to see how these brushes work out, then keep on watching. So, first things first, I just want to go over kind of some of the details of this brush kit. So this retails for $30, but I actually got this for $15 at Walgreens. If you have like a Walgreens rewards card or whatever, it was on sale. So, and let's see, it has 10 brushes. These limited edition Pro brushes feature an ergonomic handle design, making application comfortable and seamless. They are cruelty-free and vegan, densely packed, ultra-soft bristles. Synthetic bristles mimic the consistency of natural hairs. Okay, so let's open this up. I love this box. It's so fun. I'm going to hold the box up behind us so you can see the brushes better. But okay, so from my right to my left, these are the brushes. It is a dome pencil eye brush, a tapered blending brush, a flat contour brush, a precision foundation brush, a large powder brush, a precision setting brush, a blush brush, tapered highlighting brush, fluffy blending brush, and a precision flat face brush. Wow, that is hard to say. Alright, so I'm just going to prime my eyes. I'm going to kind of go through, this isn't going to really be a tutorial, because I want to just basically show you guys how to use how the brushes work, so I will say these brushes are super soft, which is really nice. And like I said, I love the handles. I think they're really pretty. As far as their ergonomic, like there's a little divot right here. It's almost like, do you remember when you were in like elementary school and you would get those like pencil grips to show you how to use your pencil? It's kind of like that, but like I don't use my eyeshadow brush up this far. Like if I was using it up this far, I just feel like my eyeshadow will come out a disaster. Sorry about that. I just wanted to put my brows on before I started doing my makeup. Alright, so I'm just going to take the fluffy blending brush, and I'm going in with this Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries, which came in my BoxyCharm last month. I'm just going to dip into this shade Splurge right here. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease. And again, I'm just going to do a really quick, simple eye look. The point of this video is just to show you how the brushes work. Next, I'm going to dip into the shade Stunner. I'm just going to use this brush again. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade Twinkle. This is like a bronzy, shimmery shade. I'm just going to pick this up on my finger and put this all over my lid. And I'm just going to pick up this brush again and go into that first shade and blend out those edges so there's no harsh lines. Alright, and then I'm just going to do the other eye off camera really quick, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I just finished my eyes, put on some mascara, and threw on some lashes. I'm wearing the Kiss Little Black Dress today. Those are from Walgreens. Okay, so I have primed my face. I just used a little Wet n Wild Coverall primer. Alright, now we're going to test out the foundation brush, which, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of using brushes for foundation. I tend to gravitate more towards a beauty blender or beauty sponge. So we'll see how this goes. But today I'm using the Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation. I'm kind of going to do one half of my face with the brush just to see if I like it, and if not, I'll just go and do the other half with my sponge. Okay. This actually seems to have worked pretty nicely. Let's do the other side of the face. Alright, well, I think I actually do like this. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see this on camera, but on my nose it's kind of a little bit patchy. It doesn't seem to have blended that great on my nose, but the rest of my face it doesn't look bad. Oftentimes with brushes I find it leaves streak marks on my face, so I'm not really seeing that right now, so that is good. I'm gonna take this little, it's just like a little tiny little flat dense brush, and I'm gonna use this to do like up by my eyebrows. When they're like already done, it's kind of hard to get the foundation in close, so we're gonna try that. Don't need to be that close anymore. So I'm just gonna try and build it up a little bit just to see how the brush does with building it up. I feel like when I tried to put on a second layer or like certain spots just to add more coverage, it kind of just like made my pores stick out a lot, and it was not very pretty. So overall, I think this is a pretty good foundation brush if you're into using foundation brushes to apply your foundation. But for me, I think I'll probably just stick to my beauty blenders. I'm going to do my concealer first. I'm using, again, the Urban Decay Naked Skin. And it really did not do well on my nose. Like, I don't know. I sometimes have trouble with concealer and foundation on my nose anyway, so it could just be me. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but the brush just was not, it was just like rubbing it all around on my nose. It did not look good. Alright, and now I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and I'm going to use my Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder and set the rest of my face. Not sure how I feel about this brush. I feel like when I go to put the product on my face, it's like almost too soft that it doesn't feel like anything is really going on, and I almost feel like it just kind of wiped away my foundation a little bit. I'm going to take the brush I usually use, the Morphe E52. This is just a bit more dense, and I feel like it just does a better job at setting my foundation. Now we're going to take, I'm actually a little scared to use this, but this is their contour brush. It has a very flat, thin little tip. So actually first I'm going to go, we're going to try this brush again, and I'm going to use my bronzer, my Physicians Formula bronzer. Let's see how this does at bronzing the face up. This might be a better bronzer brush than setting brush. Okay, so actually that seemed to work pretty nicely. It does a good job if, you know, you're not looking to do a really precise, like obviously you can't contour with this, but just to bronze up the face, I think it did pretty well. So now I'm going to take this contouring brush and let's see, here we go. Alright, so I'm basically just placing it on there, and then I'm going to use this brush to blend it out a bit. Well, that was actually pretty nice. Gave me a nice line, and I was able to blend it out still, so this might be a surprising one. This might actually be a good nose contour brush. A little big, but I think we could blend it. Alright, so I have to say I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this brush, and then using this big fluffy one to blend it out. This could be my new contouring duo. On to the next. I'm going to take this blush brush and I'm going to dip into my NARS Orgasm blush. Definitely does not give you a subtle application of blush. Okay, so that was a lot. I'm gonna try and like blend this out a little bit here. I'm gonna take this brush that I usually use, this Luxie 514, and just see if I can diffuse that a little bit, because that's pretty strong. I mean, usually blush is the first thing to fade anyway, so probably won't be that big of a deal, but that's a little more serious than I like my blush to be. Alright, so I guess that kind of helped. I probably won't reach for this brush unless I have like a blush that I know is not super pigmented, but once I've blended it out, it does look a little better. But I like a more soft application with blush, and then you can really build it up. Okay, so next, precision setting brush, but I'm going to use this for highlight. No, I'm going to use, this is just like a fluffy brush. I'm going to try this for my highlight. And I'm going to go in first with the Becca Moonstone. Alright, sorry about that. My camera got overheated for a minute and shut off. So this is my cheek with this small fluffy brush and the highlight. And then I'm going to take this other one, the precision setting brush. I'm going to do this side of my cheek just to see how it applies differently. Okay, so this side is obviously a lot more diffused with this bigger brush. This is much more precise. I think if I were going to be using these brushes to highlight, I would choose this smaller one. I did highlight my nose with it and my Cupid's bow. I'm going to take the brush we used in the crease and pick up that shade Splurge and just run that along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to pick up this little pencil brush and dip into the shade Stunner. And I'm going to run this about halfway in. Alright, and then I'm going to pick up that fluffy blending brush again. Make sure it's pretty bare and just blend that all out. And we're going to pop on some mascara on the lower lashes. I'm using the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade. Just going to pop on some lipstick and we're going to call this good. Just to show you guys that I did use all of them. Here they are. This is the only one I didn't use. It's just kind of a more dense blending brush, but I used the rest of these bad boys, as you can see. So my final thoughts. I think the brushes are super pretty, super soft, and the price is definitely right. I mean, you get 10 brushes, and like I said, I got this for $15. So 10 brushes for $15 is an amazing deal. You probably won't find that anywhere else for brushes that are, you know, decent quality. Overall, I would say my favorite brushes are this big fluffy one and actually the contour one. I surprisingly liked these two a lot. And then also the fluffy eyeshadow brush. This was great too for that transition shade to really blend that color out. And then this brush was pretty good for highlighting. I like my highlighting brushes a bit more dense than this one, which was why I wanted to try this one, but this is a bit too big. This is just, it diffused my highlight a bit more than I would like it to be. The foundation brush, I don't think I really like this very much. Like I said, it kind of made my skin and my pores like stick out more once I tried to build it up a little bit. With that first layer, it was okay, but then after that, I was like, this is why I don't like foundation brushes generally. If you are into using brushes for your foundation, you might like it. I mean, even if you buy this whole kit and you don't like this brush, to me, it's still worth the money. This was just a little flat, dense brush. I just used this again around my eyebrow, which was honestly perfect for that. Whenever I do my eyebrows before my foundation, I always have a really hard time getting foundation close enough to my eyebrow. So I think this brush is going to be perfect for that. Last is the blush brush. This was a bit too dense for me for a blush brush. I like to have a bit of a softer application of blush and be able to build it up, whereas this was just kind of like a lot of pigment in one spot. So don't know how much I'll use this either. Maybe it would be good for contouring, kind of blending it out. I don't know, we'll see. I'll test it out some more with with other applications. Oh, and then also this is the little mini pencil brush, which I loved this. This was great for doing my lower lash line. So overall, I think this is a really great deal. Wet n Wild is one of my favorite drugstore brands, and I think they really do make really good quality products. So these brushes are so soft, I can't stop touching them. But I mean, like I said, $15 for 10 brushes is a steal, and I think even if you liked 5 of the brushes in this kit, I think that's worth it. I mean, that's what, $3 a brush? So has anyone else tried out this set? Let me know in the comments section. Let me know what you think of the set. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Which brushes did you like? Are you curious to try these now if you don't have it? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!